variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
Howdy everybody, Jake Russ here, Real Sports Cards, more Bowman. Bowman draft from 2024, Bowman from 2025. We got Jumbo, Super Jumbo, Hobby Jumbo, whatever you want to call it with the official names, but everybody knows it as Jumbo and Super Jumbo. We've got Hobby and HTA from this year. What do I want to start with, though? We'll do draft. We'll start with draft. Draft Jumbo first. It's a tough call. I was going to go Hobby. Bowman Hobby this year. But I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to end on. Do I want to end on Super Jumbo or do I want to end on HTA? So many choices. So many choices. This is a fun 2-2. I like this setup. Balances out a bunch of teams. Dropping another 2-2. 2 Jumbo, 2 Hobbies for later tonight. Pretty much everything was down to single digits. So I teased another one and it'll drop at 8:15. I might do another one of these tonight too. We'll see. We'll see how the night goes. But I really like this setup. So we have more of each of these, so I might do another one. Might be one of the last, Goodwin Champions kind of a long break, so I moved Goodwin Champions back a little bit to sneak another Bowman in front of it, just so people don't have to wait through the Goodwin Champions. Is probably about an hour break. Bagwell, blue, Mitchell and Cruz. Santana's the insert. Ooh, how about a little 1 of 10 rose gold Brooks Auger. We're going till we hit it tonight. Just gonna. Tom said he'd get me a hotel room if I just want to keep ripping all night. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Jeff Renshaw. That's gonna be. I'm gonna say that's gonna be tough to beat on the low end. I don't think you're beating 1. Tibbs. 158 of 499, Ryan Sloan. I think we have a super in the building right now. I'm determined to find it. It's in one of these boxes we have here. JD Dix. There's a Wisconsin kid. Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks going to Axial Plaz. So there we go. Put that in the mid for now. Wisconsin buys. I would not be surprised either if we hit like 2 101s or supers. You know, not necessarily a super, but like a paper 101, or maybe it is a super within like, yeah, a day or two. Would not surprise me whatsoever. Dylan Cruz, Cook and Lugo. Although it's probably going to be hard to fill Bowman for a little bit after we hit it. I have a feeling it may take us a little bit before we are able to fill another Bowman break. But, yes, I would say one of those next couple ones will hit a 101 again. 78 of 99, Johnny King. Morales, Serrano. Casey Sawkey, White Sox. White Sox going to Dunksta. Yeah, I think people are going to be a little Bowmaned out when we actually hit this, so it's going to be tough sledding to fill something. But Santucci to 250, Mets. Christian Moore. Benji, Toll, Aiden Miller. Got the bottom one there. Lunar of Jaron DeBerry, friend of the show. Spikerman and Herrera. Timberellers are currently in Cedar Rapids. Refractor Auto, Jared Thomas. I forgot we were on draft for a second. I saw the Rockies. I'm like, is this Condon? Jared Thomas, 462 of 499. That's going to be a tough one to hit on the high side. Yankees going to Smart Guy Sports. We got 3 boxes to go. We got a bunch of autos. We got a bunch of color. But we may have our high and low already. Well, we definitely have a low. It may tie, but nothing's beating it. But 462 can only be beat by a refractor auto, right? Or do we? Yeah, because the blues are to. No, they are to 499. Okay, I was thinking they were 399. We do have parallels, regular parallels that could get it, but it can be tough. Christian Moore, Angels. Santucci is 170 at 250 for the Mets. Mets going to Royo. Rockies on the high. Rockies going to Cooper I said the wrong team, didn't I? Yes, I absolutely did Cooper. I said Yankees, didn't I? Yeah, Rockies. I would have got it right eventually. I'd have figured it out at the end. I'm like, wait a second. It is the Rockies. It is Cooper with the Rockies, not the Yankees. Cooper 312. 78 of 99, Blue Jays. Blue Jays going to I'm a Nublet. Dylan Cruz in action. Caitlin Culpepper. Twins. No problem. You were right. Gotta check me. If you guys, anybody's with me on Monday, man, Monday night, I had a rough night on Monday. 158 of 499 Mariners. Going to Cam Bourne. Ryan Sloan. The audience was fact checking me in real time. Luckily, I was giving a lot of fake news out, missing stuff. It was rough. Not a prime performance by me. Oh, what's next? Where are we going next? I guess we'll do the hobby next. Do we want to end on the HTA or do we want to end on the Super Jumbo? I guess is the real question. Oh, Yankees getting on the board. That's a bummer. Aaron Bummer's pitching for the Braves right now. Funny joke, only for me who knew it was pitching. End on Super Jumbo? I'm cool with that. Or are you just saying end on the Superfractor? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what do we got next? We got 3 left in the second half of the hobby case we just did. 9 left in Eminent. 7 left in the 2 and 2. 7 left in Bowman Chrome HTA random teams. And just dropped another 2 and 2 of Bowman. Both. I like it. 12 left in Goodwin Champions. Goodwin Champions has been fun. I like Goodwin Champions. Greatly improved from the last 2 years because it's relevant. The last 2 years of Goodwin Champions have been way, way behind. And a lot of the young guns and prospects in them weren't really prospects anymore. They were already... This year, actually coming out on time, a little more timely checklist. So Goodwin Champions, much better this year. And all the fun, weird stuff in it as well. Ah, nice. Cameron Brink, yeah. Like I said, there's some nice names in there. They I don't know how to say this properly. They put a lot of rather attractive women in the set this year, which they always somewhat do, but they went a little bit higher. Brie Larson. If you don't know who Alicia Lehman is, she's in it. She's from Switzerland. Don't Google her if you're at work or your wife's around, but feel free to check out who Alicia Lehman is. That's in that set. Jack Penny. She's known as the sexiest soccer player in the world, is her nickname. I know. I would love a Pagacha. There's one cyclist in there. He doesn't have autos. I think he just has base cards. There is one bicyclist. 7 of 350. Pagacha would be awesome. Or even like an American guy, like Sepp Kuss or somebody like that. Or, would have been fun. They could lean a little more into the cyclist. I would go for that. I'm a big fan of the Tour de France. Humberto Cruz. Humberto Cruz for the Padres. Padres going to Fletcher show. We're going to knock off Santucci. Actually, Cruz has been pitching pretty well. We're going to put him there. I wouldn't mind hitting a Brie Larson auto as well. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, I know my professional cycling. Although I don't have Peacock, so I'm just watching like the recaps on NBC Sports over and over again. Because I can't actually watch the real races. Amador. Lozana. Rosario. I didn't see... It was a time trial today, I think, right? Yesterday, Tade just taken over through the mountains, through the Pyrenees. Jeez. Orange. Cam Caminiti. 15 of 25 on the Caminiti for the Braves. Braves going to Coop. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the mid for now. Dix is okay. He's a first rounder, but Caminiti's pitching real well. We're gonna go with him in there for now. We're gonna get something that's gonna knock that out easily, but we'll put that there for now. Skeens and Smith. Oh, he destroyed. Oh, so he's got a big lead now. No Vindigo didn't catch up to him at all. Morejo to 399. Guardians. Waldrop. Gotcha. Man, that guy, dude, is such a beast. Morejo is 336 of 399. Guardians. Guardians T. Clark. I keep thinking of the guy that's in... Oh, Remco Evenpool? Oh. Jack Penny. Is Valverde? Maybe is Valverde the guy that's in Goodwin Champions? Man, I can't remember. 7 of 350 on the Echeverria for the A's. Athletics going to Fletcher show. I'll have to. I'll find them at some point tonight or tomorrow. The Americans, I know there's still a long time left, but the Americans having a pretty good run. Bunch of guys competitive and really helping out. They've really come on the last couple of years to at least be helpful to their team or actually putting up decent times as well. Well, Greg LeMond is in there. Yes, I forgot. LeMond is in there. He has autos. He has everything. But there is somebody more recent in there that has, I think, base cards only. Oh, we were going to do super last. Check that. Sorry, I took the plastic off, but we're going to leave that. Forgot what I was doing. We're going to do the HTA and then go back to that. It's all on camera still. Simmons look good, yep. Okay, we'll take the insert off the back. Arias. I have a thin one. We'll get a thin one here. Lindsley. Oh, we got a blue reptilian there. 79 of 150. Malcolm Moore. It is orange in the mint, yes. 79 of 150 for the Rangers. Rangers going to AB. If you wouldn't have been late to the break, Bizzle, you would have known it's orange. Mateo Jorgensen, yeah, he's doing well. Yeah, I mean, there's a really good American contingent. Sepp Kuss in the mountains. It's always pretty useful to his team, helping out, setting a pace, breakouts, stuff like that. Kumar Rocker for the Rangers. Yeah, the Americans really kind of making a name for themselves again. 40 of 50. Chase Burns. Reds. Reds going to Cooper 312. Knock off Sloan. Actually, we're going to put... this isn't a first, though. We're going to go there with it. Andrew Painter, 138 of 150. How's it going, Bizzle? How's your night going? Phillies. Phillies going to James Phillips, 138 of 150. Another orange coming up. 203 of 250. Aaron Estrada for the Orioles. Z Monster. Orioles Z Monster. So I've always been big in. Well, I'll wait for this story when we're opening Super Jumbo. Orange Richard Matic, 9 of 25. I hit red of him just recently, right? I think it was him I hit red of. 9 of 25. Richard Matic. There's Yankees. Smart Guy Sports. Right on time. Going in the mitts. Stinson Garcia. I think it's gold. There's something below this. Stinson Garcia having a breakout year. Red Sox. Brian Lamb. That's going to go in the 2 spots. Dicks. Yeah, our knockoff Cruz. We're going to keep the Chase Burns. Bobby Witt Jr. Gold. 32 of 50 on the Bobby Witt for the Royals. Royals going to Hurlis. Yeah, I'm putting Witt Gold in there over the orange auto. I know. That's what we're doing. That Bobby Witt's awesome. I love Bobby Witt's got such a good autograph too. And obviously he's a card collector, so he takes his time, so he signs them nice as well. Yeah, I like that. Royals is Hurlis. Very nice. That was a pretty good box of HTA there. Okay, so we're back. If you weren't with us, I did open this ahead of that HTA because I forgot which I was going to leave for last. We discussed it and I screwed it up, so I took the plastic off. We hadn't opened the box. You can rewind and check it out if you don't believe me. It's all there. We're good. We're going back to Super Jumbo to finish us off. So I was going to tell a story. So like I said, I'm big into Tour de France. Love cycling. Tour de France every year. Excited. So when I worked at the Timber Rattlers, we'd always, basically at the start of the day is when it was on. It's on at 9 o'clock in the morning or whatever for most days and goes till 10, 10:30, 11, depending what kind of stage they're on or whatever. So it happens during the season, so I'd always have an intern at that time. So I'd always make my intern watch the Tour de France every day. And I'd always warn, it's like, I don't care what's on, like we're watching Tour de France. And they'd be like, whatever. And some of my interns would get like so into it, and they'll, even like years after, they would send me messages about something that's going on in the Tour de France. Like they got into it just because I would always make them watch it. Like, this is actually pretty fun. This is awesome. Kind of crazy. Alrighty. Always love a good wit mitt. Or a mitwit, whichever way you like to say it. Moore and Bazana. Do all our bottoms first. We should have some color in here. A nice run of color at some point, probably in two of them. Kurtz and Max Clark. Kyle Teal, upside down, parallel. Griffin Burkholder, yellow, 61 of 75. Caglione and Montgomery. Daniel Egan, Lunar. We got Gage Zeal, the 199. Kurtz and Burns. Hopefully we have a bunch of color in this one. Not too much so far. Oh, none in this one. Okay. It's a little weird. That's a little light on color for... Maybe we'll get some in the auto sides. Which, did we do it occasionally? Back when Land started. 104 of 199. Gage Zeal for the Yankees. Yankees Smart Guy Sports. Daniel Egan is our Lunar. There we go. Move my stuff around. 61 of 75. Griffin Burkholder. Phillies. Phillies going to James Phillips. And Nick Kurtz. For the A's. Let's get rid of these big stacks here. So many cards in this. So our piles don't fall over and make a mess. Let's just get them out of the way. All right. I know, isn't it? And it's just great because, I mean, the gold is such a great color match for the Royals colors besides. Kalen Culpepper, auto number 1. Twins. The full screen app works and the don't works. Huh? Twins. Twins going to Andy Allgood. I think autocorrect did us in there. Braden Montgomery, Nick Kurtz. And base auto, Caleb Bonnemer. White Sox. Christian Moore on the back end there. Oh, it's going in and out. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. White Sox going to Dunksta. White Sox got knocked off, and this won't put them back on. Antonacci to 4.99. White Sox. Seaver King, Carson Benji, Brecht, and Dante Nori, blue for the Phillies. So you're on the app. Anybody else on the app and having issues? Sounds like full screen on the app is going in and out. 142 of 150 for the Phillies. Phillies going to James Phillips. Ooh. Actually going to knock off the Caminiti, I think. Put the Nori there. Oh, we had the Griffin Burke holder for the Phillies. No issues, no issues. Okay. Might be your connection then, GPK Card World, or I don't know if there's an update maybe to the app that need to be downloaded. Not sure. It doesn't seem. It seems like other people are using the app and not having issues. Ooh, another Wisconsin kid, Eddie Rinders. Who are the best teams for 2021? I'm gonna have to look it up myself. I don't remember. It'll be a surprise to me when I open 2021. Yeah, log out and log back in. Maybe that'll fix it. That fixes a lot of issues sometimes. 234 of 250 for the Pirates. Pirates going to Brian Lamb. I'm going to let Rinders hang out just because he's from Wisconsin. Him and J.D. Dix, the two Wisconsin guys drafted high last year, both get to stay. I'm not an impartial juror. Bazana. And Dylan Dreiling. Caglione behind him. Rangers. The Rangers going to AB. And our last pack. Oh, I already took off the chrome. That's what I did. We already did our last pack. We did have Herrick Hernandez to 4.99. I thought that was weird. It's like, where's the paper? Because I left the paper on the ground. $129 of $4.99. Herrick Hernandez, Braves. Braves is Coop. Oof. So we get blue, purple in that one. A couple base. Bazana for the Guardians. Benji, Mets. So the bounty moves on. Man. I like my chances in this one. I felt good, really good about this one. Sometimes you go in and it's like there's no chance this is gonna have one. This one I felt like this could be it. This felt good to me. 277 of 499. White Sox, Dunksta with the Antonacci. Kurtz. No, Bobby is not a super. It's gold. I had a moment. It never really looked. I knew I could see the goldish color, and it's like we got something there. I think it looks more gold than silver. I didn't have it. It was a very brief that I got excited on that one. More so even than I could tell there was the geometric right away on the burns as well. I wasn't fooled by the burns. There was something about, I just had a really good feeling about this one. I really did. Yeah. All right. Let's him out there. Red Sox are there. We'll put him there. Got to put some of these on the stands with their brethren. Oh, he can go. Okay, here we go. Egan, Diamondbacks, Wright, Dodgers, Penny, Tigers, Guerrero, Rangers, Rosario Rangers, Bagwell, Braves, DeBerry, Brewers, Kurtz, A's, Cruz, Nationals, Rocker, Rangers, Waldrop, Braves. Oh, he could have went up there with his... No, the Braves aren't... Yeah, they're not anymore. They were. That's right, they were. Kurtz, A's, King, Nationals, Benji, Mets, Bazana, Guardians, Tibbs, Giants, and more. Angels. On to numbered stuff. To 499, Antonacci, White Sox, Hernandez, Braves, Sloan, Mariners, Morejo, Guardians, Echeverria, A's, Estrada, Orioles, Santucci, Mets. Sorry, I wasn't saying how much they were too. So those are to 499. To 399 was Morejo. To 350 was Echeverria, Estrada, and Santucci to 250. Malcolm Moore to 150 for the Rangers. To 99, Johnny King, Blue Jays. Chase Burns, this is the one, I saw the geometrics right away. I knew it wasn't a super. To 50 for the Reds. And orange, 15 to 25, Cam Caminiti for the Braves. Autos not on the stands. Dylan Dreiling, Rangers. Humberto Cruz, Padres. Corey Saki, White Sox, and Caleb Bonham, White Sox. I actually think Bonham is raising up the White Sox charts a little bit. On the stands because they're from Wisconsin. J.D. Dix, Diamondbacks. Going to Axial Plaza. And Eddie Rinders to 250 for the Pirates. Pirates going to Brian Lamb. On the stands because they deserved it. Kalen Culpepper. We got Refractor and Base Auto for the Twins. Twins going to Andy Allgood. We got Braden Montgomery Refractor and Yostinson Garcia for the Red Sox. Red Sox going to Brian Lamb. We got Phillies. Painter to 150. Burkholder to 75. And Dante Nori to 150. Phillies going to James Phillips. We've got Gage Zeal to 199. And Richard Maddock, 9 of 25 for the Yankees. Yankees going to Smart Guy Sports. We got our point getters then. Jared Thomas, 462 of 499 for the Rockies. Definitely the Rockies. Going to Cooper 312. Low number, Rose Gold, 1 of 10. Brooks Auger. Dodgers. Dodgers going to Jeff Renshaw. And in the mitts, such a beautiful card. Bobby Witt Jr. Witt Jr.'s Lucky 7 Sluggers. This is 32 of 50 for the Royals. Royals is going to Hurlis. All right, so let's get our little entry into this. So Hurlis was the Royals. He's getting 5. Low number. Dodgers. Dodgers, Jeff Renshaw. And it was Cooper 312, right? Rockies. Cooper 312. Cooper got the high number and back-to-back Bowman breaks there. That's actually going to move some stuff around, I believe. Or at least we'll see some movement on the standings board. It was Ammo at 54, Fletcher Show at 50, Smart Guy Sports at 30, Jeff Renshaw at 28, Hurlis at 20. We will refresh. Ammo's at 54, Fletcher Show at 50, 31 for Jeff Renshaw, passing up Smart Guy Sports. Hurlis is at 25. So 25, 30, and 31 is 5th, 4th, and 3rd place right now, and Fletcher Show down by only 4. to ammo. Coop right there, 12. Can make a move. Alrighty. So we were going to give it a try again in just a little over 10 minutes. We're going to try again. We got one spot left in the hobby half case, the second half of the case we did prior to this. I've got 9 left in Eminent, 5 left in the 2 and 2, 28 left in the 2 and 2 after that, and 12 left in Goodwin Champions. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling up. I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you again in a little bit.